YouTube world? I'm your host, Paul Italia. He's got a big super match coming up next Saturday. We got Robby Burnett from Texas. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
So next weekend, Saturday, May 21st, Danny Gillian and the Texas ArmWrestling League, the TAL, got together and they put a banger together. They got some serious matches on there. So a couple of those, we got Dimitri Kachin from Texas. He's going to be pulling Brandon Elceso. They're going to be pulling right hand best of 5. What's your predictions on that, Robby?
I don't know, man. I think I got Dimitri regardless, just because, I mean, he's a real good guy. I mean, he was buddy, so I mean, I'm rooting for him regardless. I think he'll win it as well. But I legit do think he's got a good chance of doing something, though. I think he could give anybody trouble at the right time.
Okay. So another good match that we got going on is a left-hand match. We got John Breida. He's going to be pulling Brandon Elceso, left hand. So that's going to be a best of 5. And your predictions on that?
It looks lopsided on those polls, but I don't know. I think it could easily be a war, but I don't know a whole lot about Brandon to say that. But I mean, I'm just by a little bit I do know. I don't think it's going to be a complete runaway like some of them think it is. I think you got to give Breda the edge, but I don't know about the whole 90%, like it's looking on the polls and stuff. But I don't think you can count anybody out once you get to a certain level.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one. We know that Brandon's got some pretty impressive wins of late with the left arm, including beating legend Travis Bagent back in January. And we also know that John Breida had a very great showing this past couple weeks ago at Louisiana. He beat Jordan Sill left hand. So both guys coming off some pretty big time wins. So going to be an interesting one. Make sure to tune in for that one, guys. So another one that just was added to the card was a left-hand match. We got Texas's Caleb Ricks, and he's going to be pulling Florida's Andre Sharkovich, left hand. What do you think is going to go down with that one?
I watched them pull at Worlds, and it was a good match, and I'm assuming both guys are gotten better. Just about usually how it works, Both of them seems to be training and everything all the time, so I think the World, if I'm not mistaken, Caleb got him, but I might be wrong. But I thought Caleb got him, but it was a hard match, and I think Caleb would get this one.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to your big match. We got a 3-way event going down. This one is a real interesting one. We got Corey the Gorilla West. We know Corey's weighing in at over 420 pounds. We got Mega Mike from California, which, a lot of people in the country don't know about him. But if you are from California, you all know this guy does some pretty amazing stuff. He's got some impressive wins. They say his hook is just unstoppable. Nobody could beat him at. He even beats Derek Smith in the hook. And we got Robby Burnett, which we all know. You've been in the game for a very long time, top end puller. You've been killing it as of late. So what do we expect that day, bro?
I'm going to start off with Mega Mike. I never heard of the guy, and to my knowledge, the guy hasn't been disrespectful one bit to about nobody. So I don't have nothing bad to say about him. I really don't have much to say about the guy. I haven't really watched him pull. I haven't seen nothing. I talked to Derek earlier, and he just told me that Mike's a really good, polite, nice, good guy. And I said, man, that's my kind of people. I don't care for the loud mouth, smart ass type people. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about the guy, and I wish him the best. I got a little issue going on now. Now, I ain't said jack shit to nobody about nothing. I've shut up 6 weeks before this tournament. They asked this match, and I agreed to it. I think 6 weeks, I can get somewhat prepared for something. So I started feeling good and everything, but I'm not always posting videos and shit like everybody else is. But when I look on there today, and I see them on there saying, well, He's first I didn't say I was scared to pull this guy. They were talking about which way to go, and they said that Corey and Mike wanted to go first. Well, anybody with any sense knows if you go second, that's an advantage. If two guys, especially if they tie up each other and have a hard match. So jokingly, I'm like, well, hell, you ain't hurting my feelings none. Go ahead and have at it. So somehow or another, that got turned around to where I'm scared of him. I don't want to pull him first. Well, that statement wasn't made. I mean, you mentioned I've been pulling 20 years. I've been pulling 19, so you're close. I have yet to see somebody I was fucking scared of. So, no, I wasn't scared of pulling him. That was just a joke I made, like, hell yeah, y'all go ahead and go first. You know, by all means, Mike, wear him out. That's something I believe is a pretty common thing for people to say just messing around. But then I'm watching this interview, and I know everybody's going to say, you take it the wrong way. But when you sit there and say, I want no part, that I publicly said I want no part of pulling him first round, pretty much sounds like I'm scared. Then, I got a little frame, little hands, little arms, a little weak little bitch, pretty much. I'm a weak, scared little bitch. Well, to me, you're crossing the line because maybe I'm just a little more old school. I believe in being everybody. Hey, you're cool with me. I'm cool with you, man. We don't have no problems. Everything's fine. I can run into enough problems on my own, not trying to go out and add any extra shit without looking for extra trouble. So you're not going to see me on here trying to just stir it up because I got better things to do than just stir it up. You know, I know the consequences of when I get mad and shit happens. I've been to jail before. I ain't retarded. I know what's going to happen. So do I try to avoid those situations? Yeah, I sure do. But man, I'll be honest. Like I told you before this, you know, I said, look, and before I say anything, I'm going to let everybody know Paul didn't ask me to say anything. I called Paul and said, Paul, you like doing these damn interviews so much. Do this interview, you know, and, you know, your comment was, well, I was waiting on you, you know, so I guess you kind of know me enough to know I'm only going to take so much shit from somebody before I'm going to be like, you know, fuck this. So going back to that, the disrespect, the little guy, little frame, I get it. Not everybody's 500 fucking pounds. So yeah, he's three of most people. We get that. And we're supposed to be scared of this guy because of this. You know, I can't say I'm a saint because I had done steroids before. It's been 3 years since I've done anything, and I only done it for the big events anyways. I didn't have to do it to beat local guys or nothing. It was big, you know, big world level type Vegas or some main tournament, not like some bullshit. And I just stopped for an event. I didn't just stay on it 24/7 because, you know, I got a fucking life. I can actually do things without stabbing a fucking needle in me. Now, if anybody wants to do it, let them do it. I don't have a problem with that. But for somebody 500 pounds that if they had as many needles sticking out of them as they had in them, look like a fucking porcupine, to get on here saying I'm fucking scared, I'm a little weak bitch, my little bitty fucking fingers and hands are tiny, they're this or that. Anyway,
I want to catch my subscribers up so they actually know what we're talking about. So Robby is referring to I put out on my channel, which go over there, take a look at it. Me and Corey West did an interview, and Corey was talking about his upcoming match with Ryan SB and the three-way match he's got coming with Mega Mike and Robby Burnett. And Robby didn't like what Corey was saying. So definitely, if you got time, go over to that video, go click that and give it a listen, and it'll kind of catch you guys up. And Robby's feeling a certain kind of way, you know, and he's just this is his response back, and I'm expecting some fireworks. I could see it in you, bro. The intensity's there. This is real. I did not tell him nothing, just like he said. About 4 or 5 hours after the video was posted, I got a phone call. Robby was like, I mean, he was intense, man. He was raring to go, and he was like, yo, I want my interview. I got some shit to say. So, you know, this is it right here. This is all real. This is all coming out. So I want to know, brother, was there any before this? What was your relationship with Corey? I know you guys were talking about a past match or whatever.
Yeah, I'll tell you the past match. I agreed to a match with Jeff Frank, and Jeff Frank went above and beyond. I can't take nothing from him. He went above and beyond trying to do what he could do for this match. We agreed for a match, and it was on mine and my wife's anniversary, but my wife was okay with it. Jeff said, I'll cover your wife's way too. we'll make a big deal out of it, and don't worry about it. Since you're agreeing to this, do my tournament on your anniversary, I'll even cover your wife's expenses. Great. So he done his part. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. 2 weeks before the match starts, or our match is scheduled, my mother-in-law dies. My wife's, she's still messed up over all this stuff, and everybody handles things different. And I called Wayne Withers, who I consider as good of friends I got in the sport. And I said, Wayne, I need a little help. I can't do this match, man. My mother-in-law died. My wife's messed up. We're going to call this off. He's like, man, I'm ready to go. So Wayne stepped in for me and took the match. Now, all of a sudden, I'm scared to death of everything, right? Now, we're going back to this story because like I said, I'm this scared guy. I'm a little bitty motherfucker. I got these little weak gadgets, little fingers, little hands, and all this stuff. So my response is very simple. Since I'm scared, I'm a little weak bitch, and I'm only a third of his size and all this stuff, and I'm supposed to be running fucking scared of everybody. I don't want to do nothing. As plain as I can put, no bullshit. This ain't for fucking show or anything else. If you think I'm fucking scared, cancel the fucking match. I'll fist fight your fucking ass, big boy. See how much you fucking like that. See how much this motherfucker right here is a pussy, scared, or anything else of your fucking ass. You want to fucking set it up Friday night, Saturday night, you name it. Because I guarantee you can't fucking last. Let's see how much you really think my fucking ass is scared. So wow. There it is. Balls in your court. Gorilla. Big fucking bad gorilla. Balls in your fucking court. So I
can tell you this, folks. This is just heated up a notch. Next Saturday is going to be some fireworks going on the table.
Dude, Paul, I'm serious. Fuck arm wrestling. I don't even give a fuck about the match. You want to fucking hit me up and tell me I'm a fucking scared little bitch? Where I'm from, you don't fucking talk like that. They can take arm wrestling, show up their fucking ass. You want to fucking call me out and talk shit about me? Talk shit about me then. Let's just go ahead and fucking see how you like it.
Wow. All right, guys,
so
you heard it.
That's where I stand, and I'm waiting on a response. You want to fucking bet on it? You want to bet on that? See what you want to bet? Whatever you want to do. And I don't need nobody's fucking women going to run around, try to start talking shit or the training partners. This is between two guys, him and me. My wife ain't got the fucking nerve to get on there. She's right there. She ain't got the nerve to get on there and say a fucking thing for me. I'm a man. I don't need nobody else talking for me. And I expect the same thing. I got a team. I got family. I got everything else. But you know what? They're not going to talk for me. I'm the motherfucker talks for me. So if he wants to say something, forget everybody, me and him, whatever he wants to fucking do. He could have called me directly. But no, he wants to do an interview and talk shit about me. That's why I didn't call him directly. Hell, if you want to get on here and call me all this shit, well, here, I'm going to go right back. So I don't want everybody to think, publicly, he said this, and this about Robby. Well, here it is. I'm public right back at you, motherfucker. So whatever you want to do, I'm ready.
Well, I think I should save everybody some going to jail and lawyer fees and all that. And let's just keep it to the table, brother. Keep it going, man. You guys can rip off each other's arms.
I appreciate it, Paul, but I'm not there. I'm not the one, man. I'm not trying to act like the baddest person around. But you're not going to come up at me and fuck with me and start running your head, disrespecting me, and me just get up here like, oh, everything's okay. Well, let's just arm wrestle. Fuck arm wrestling. I want that motherfucker. Show me the motherfucker that's going to make me a bitch, going to make me scared of him. That's what I want to see.
Let me ask you, Robby, what have you been doing? I know you got this in short notice, 6 weeks and all, so there's not much you could really do as far as training. But what did you do? Is there anything different? Did you step up training?
We stepped up training. I'll tell you the transition I made in 6 weeks, and I'll do a piss test. If he wants to do one, tell him both of us do one. See who's fucking clean, who's natural right now. Because I ain't done no juice. I told him, first off, if I'm not going to get money for this tournament, and to my knowledge, nobody said nothing about money to me. Everybody's getting their self paid in, their expenses. They're getting money to come. I ain't getting jack shit for this. Okay, so why am I going to hop on a big fucking cycle for nothing? Now I agree to it. It's an hour and a half from my house. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Cool, but I'm not going to sit here and do no crazy shit. The only thing I done was I started eating a lot more. Instead of watching what I eat, because I just got done cutting 70 pounds. So instead of watching what I was eating, I just started eating more. putting more volume. I started working
Can
out
I ask
more.
you, Robbie, what's your weight at? Because I did bring that up in the
I'm
interview with Corey. I was trying to figure that out.
I'm waking up at 280 right now. I was in the
Wow.
250s.
Okay, bro. So you packed some size on, because
I
I
put
remember when
about,
you were getting ready for the Worlds,
yeah,
you were down a lot. You were down like 240s or something right
yeah.
there.
But
Wow, that's
no,
impressive, bro.
after Worlds, I was walking around in the high 50s. And when this match got accepted, I guess it was 5 weeks ago at this point, I put 20 pounds on last 5 weeks. I started training, and the first week of training, I'm going to use Anthony Lowe for example, which is closest to the friend I got in this world. So I'm not putting him down one bit. But I was struggling with Anthony. I was like, man, I'm not used to nothing. You know, I was doing the bare minimum. I'd show up once a week to practice. I wasn't working out or nothing. So I started off 6 weeks out, not looking that damn good. I probably can't beat this guy. You know, I'm thinking I probably can't beat this guy. Within 2 weeks of doing that, now I've got 2 guys on there pulling against me, 4 bands, and I'm just fucking ripping them across the table. So I made a huge improvement in a matter of 2 or 3 weeks, just from doing jack shit to doing something, getting back into it. So, you know, at that
let
point,
me ask you,
it
Robbie,
felt good.
out of your max, so max being 100%, where would you consider yourself at this time?
Well, if I'm pissed off, 200%.
Oh,
So, I mean, it just depends on how fucking, being all honesty, everybody knows the more time you train, the better you're going to get. We know that. I wasn't going to make no excuses on this one because I was actually feeling good. You know, I was walking into it. I went from that not that great to, damn, I'm feeling really good all of a sudden. You know, and so that wise, I felt pretty good. You could always do better. Everybody knows 6 weeks you can get better than that. That being said, I actually felt pretty good.
Now, how do you? What's the plan for Corey? How do you plan on containing this big gorilla? Did you get to see his match with Krasimir and all?
Everybody I knew thought he was going to win that match. I didn't know anybody that thought he was going to lose it. Now, he won it more convincingly than I thought he would. I thought they'd have a little bit more of a match than that, but I thought he was going to win it though.
Okay. But did that tell you anything about his style or anything, or do you already know?
And I mean, just watching, it would take a fucking idiot to look over at somebody his size with all the shit that he's on and everything and say, okay, let's go ahead and hook this big motherfucker. That doesn't even cross my mind. So that ain't no surprise. There's no way in the world somebody says something about, well, Corey's arm's too strong. Well, you think? I mean, if he ain't fucking strong, something's wrong with him. Well, that's a big juiced up motherfucker to be weak. I don't know how he could possibly be weak. So in my mind, there's nothing about me wanting to go in there. Let me just go ahead and hook fucking old boy here and see if I can hold up all the weight and everything. No, that didn't even cross my mind. So, you know, as far as, like I said, the Mike match, I have no idea until I set up with him because I don't know nothing about Mike. And the only thing I could think of was when I set up, I feel something. And that's pretty much how I was going to handle that match. I know he's supposed to be strong, so that's going to be in your mind. So you're probably thinking I'm probably going to stay away from his power. But realistically, you don't know until you get up there and you grip up and you feel it.
Well, I got to say one thing. I think it was about 5-6 months ago. I came to Texas with Jerry Cataract, and we had a big practice. And Robbie came through, and Robbie and Jerry were pulling and everything. And I got to say, brother, I was very impressed at the shape you were in then, man. I mean, you looked tremendously strong. I mean, I know you were a lot leaner than normal, but you know, I was impressed with the strength levels there. So I could just imagine add another 40, 50 pounds onto that. You know, I'm thinking you're coming in there pretty strong and peaked out right now, bro.
I told myself I won't get up to 290 because at 280, once I reached 280, my back started hurting, and I was like, man, I can't keep going. This is, you know, I'm not going to walk around at 300 pounds for a match I ain't getting nothing out of it, and all the thing it's going to do is run your damn blood pressure up, you know, and give you a bunch of health issues. So unless somebody's going to pay me something, I'm not going to get on a big old cycle. I'm not going to put a bunch of weight on. I'll put 20 pounds on. I can knock 20 pounds off in a few weeks. That's not that big of a deal to me. But I'll put a little bit on because realistically, you're giving up, you know, double your weight. You're going to do something.
Now, say you get the win this day. You go and beat these guys, and What's next after this, bro? Do you have
I
any goals set?
Nothing. I didn't have this set. This was just something that popped up. To me, stuff like this is why I even put arm wrestling on the back burner and quit to begin with. I can't stand the drama. Everybody thinks it's okay to just step up and just start mouthing for for all these damn events. They put the interviews out and they run their mouth and they don't understand what it does. There's certain people that don't really care for that. There's certain people that when they hear their name in that manner, their fucking chest starts fucking pounding and they say, "Fuck you, boy." And I'm one of those fucking people. So I chose to distance myself from all that. And I just it's not for me no more. We get past this, there's a good chance I won't even do it no more. I'm so tired of the drama with this bullshit and people thinking it's okay to just walk up and try to fucking disrespect people.
Okay. Yeah,
when I got into this sport 20 years ago, we did not have all the ass that people hated Travis because he was like the rare guy who done that. Like he was the mouthy one with most of the people was all super friendly. Everybody you saw, "Hey buddy, how you doing?" Everything was cool. So you didn't have that many people. And so Travis was kind of hated. Yeah, he was good, don't get me wrong, but the mouth, man, nobody liked that. But now all of a sudden, ever since that Game of Arms comes out, shit, everybody's mouth. They think that's the coolest thing in the world to do, run their fucking mouth. Go to practice or scream out in somebody's face when they win. They got a rude awakening. You can't just do that shit to everybody. Maybe I was raised a little different. I mean, I wasn't brought up that way, man. You don't do that kind of stuff unless you're just ready to roll.
I hear that, brother. So I just wanted to touch on that last match that day. We got Ryan Espy coming in from Canada, and he's going to be pulling Corey West left hand. What do you think of that?
I thought it was going to, before all this stuff, I thought it was going to be a good match. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Ryan. I know him a little bit, and I think he's probably world level, both arms. He's legit. That was going to be a good test for Corey, is what I was thinking.
Who do you think has the edge on that one?
Coming off, I don't know, man. Honestly, I think you'd have to give the edge to Ryan because of experience and stuff, but I wasn't counting him out on that match either. I thought it was going to be – I was looking forward to that one.